Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we kind of finished off Agrabah, so we're going to move on. As soon as we board the governing ship, we will, well, after finishing Agrabah, we will get this little dialogue thing talking about the trinities we have unlocked, specifically the green one. We can now go to the accessory shop and unlock that one. And then as soon as you collect the torn page and leave whatever world you're in, it'll say we should go to Merlin's house. Now, we are going to do that pretty soon, but there is something of note we should probably go and do. So, when you finish a Colosseum Cup, when you finish it for the first time, you will get the reward, of course. Now, by the way, there is a green trinity over there, I know. I'm not going to get it right now, but when you go into the Colosseum menu, as soon as you beat it the first time, you will get the Enter Alone Just Sora. Now, we're going to do this right now. I do have an ether equipped. I only need one just in case. Now, you get your own reward for doing this. So, you should do it, and it's required for 100%. And then, once you do the solo, there's also what is called a time trial, where you have to beat the whole entire cup in 3 minutes. And overall, it's not too bad. You can actually probably do it right now. It's a little harder than the initial cup and solo, which this is how I kind of scale it to kind of be clear on it. When you do the initial cup with Donald and Goofy, you can pretty much do that at any time. As soon as it's unlocked, you might have to level grind a little bit, or you might have to do something specific. It's not too difficult. I am gonna try and get a better. There we go. But when you can initially do the cup, you can do that at any time. It's not too hard. I like to be a little higher level than usual for it. It's not that hard. But when you do solo, you have to remember you have no Goofy, you have no Donald. Even though they are useless, they surprisingly do affect how this Colosseum works. You'd be surprised how useful it has to have another squad mate just sitting there sponging different attacks or different focuses. Like, these monkeys would be attacking them, and I could freely hit these legs. It would be great. But we don't have that here. Though the monkey actually helped me a lot there. Took some damage for it, but worth it. So, when you're doing solo, you just have to remember you're on your own. It's not too difficult at this point. I usually like to be 4 or 5 levels higher than what I beat the original one with. So, I don't remember when I beat it, but let's say I beat it at 18. That was way off. There we go. That's better. Let's say I beat the Fill Cup at 18, which I don't think we did. I think it was a little lower, a little high. I don't remember. So I would then proceed to go till about level 22, level 23 if I feel like it, to then well, start it. Because it's a little harder. It's not necessarily super difficult. To be honest, you can do it at any level. I just prefer to be a higher level than it. Also, it means I don't have to sit in the Colosseum for that long. Because you're going to see later that we're going to be sitting in this Colosseum for a while. There's a lot to do here. Doesn't look like it yet, but you'll be seeing it. Ow. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. No, come on. Attack that. Oh, come on. Let me just kill you. And one thing I do want to talk about is the time trial, which you unlock after beating a solo cup. So, in this case, we're going to beat this and we'll get our reward, which is actually quite lackluster for me, but then we will unlock time trial, which if we complete, you get 3 minutes for the whole entire tournament. 3 minutes in combat, by the way, not just overall. That was dangerous, actually. I'm actually just going to heal and be safe. There we go. No, come on. But the time trial is actually quite difficult, mostly because of not your level, but your place in the game. right now there are very few options you have to which you can do a lot of AoE damage, where you're kind of just clearing a bunch of Heartless. Your best is doing this and getting a good chain in the air. Like, it's quite hard to do a lot. That actually didn't hit me, which I'm kind of surprised. That one hit me, which I'm kind of surprised. Weird game. Alright, that's doing that. And... guard's so good. Really? When it comes to the time trial, though, back to that. I like to have a lot of AoE stuff. You'll be getting pretty soon some stronger stuff. Regular Thunder just doesn't cut it. The upgrade to Thunder is also quite lackluster. The second upgrade, which we'll get to one day, is really good for it. Gravity is also a very good magic move, which I don't think I've actually shown off. Can you stop moving? No, don't do that. No, I wanted to show it. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there, I swear. Never mind, we will not get there. I lied. We just need... okay, we are gonna cure. Yep, perfect time, too. We are getting quite destroyed. It's the monkeys that keep making me flinch. Get out. There's one of the feet. Dodge roll, because dodge roll is awesome. But right now you don't necessarily have a bunch of the AoEs that you will get later. A few of them that I want to mention right now, even though you will see them later and I will be showing them off. One of them that is very good is Strike Raid. Does a lot of damage very fast. Thunderga, which is the final upgrade of Thunder, is very good for it. Gravity, once you get to the second upgrade, is actually quite good for AoE stuff, though it can fall apart if you're not aiming at it well. Okay, there we go. I just want to show off Gravity. That's the main goal here. Can I not... I don't want to hit him. Alright, I don't. I want to hit you so I can show off Gravity and not apparently die. There we go. Alright. So if you look at this, you can actually look at the health and see how much damage you're doing. This is magical resistance, so it's not going to do a lot, but is based on their total amount of health, what damage is done. I actually managed to hit him. Overall, that was pretty much it for the solo thing. Do not try and do the time trial. It's not going to really go over well because we don't have a lot of AoE, as I've been kind of stuttering around. But for right now, that's all we want to do. We can't actually leave here. I don't know what I was thinking. What we did unlock, though, is actually something, if you have the sword, you would have already gotten. You have gotten another one of these. So this is Combo Plus. What it does is it basically means that your combo string, your basic attacks, you know, your 3-string attack, will become 4. Overall, I actually really dislike Combo Plus. I think it's one of the worst things you could put on. It is useful for some fights. I'm not gonna just kind of throw it under the bus, but overall, it's not that great. We're gonna go to the accessory shop, and I think we're gonna end it with an explanation of synthesis, because this is actually very important. So here's Green Trinity, number 2, actually. Which I'm actually not gonna like highlight these because these are kind of notable, and unlike the blue Trinities, which were kind of scattered around, so laziness on my part, but oh well. So we have treasure chests here. This was known as, well, there's Dalmatians. This is the synthesis portion of Kingdom Hearts, which is very, very complicated. Not really. This guy explains you can make stuff. This guy will talk about the ultimate weapon, which is the main goal of this. So if you talk to this guy after talking to the guy on the little bench slash desk, whatever, you will unlock the workshop. Item synthesis, what it is basically you need to collect certain items and you'll be able to create other items using them. So the mithril shards, the spirit shards, power shards, thunder shards, stuff we've been collecting from various enemies, we can in fact, well, use them here. So there's actually quite a few things that are very important here. To move on, you have to create a certain amount of the previous creations to get more of the list. So if we really wanted to, we could do all four. Well, we can come close, it looks like. Yeah, we can actually do all of them if we wanted to. It's basically a crafting system. I'm just going to show what happens once you do this. Especially in the Mega Potion, you don't really need this stuff, you get automatically. We don't need it. The Bright Shard. Spirit. And we'll do the Energy Bangle as well. And we'll do the Power Chain. No big deal. Yeah. So, dependent on how many you do, if I could talk to him again, you would unlock more. So, we could in fact do all of these that we can. I recommend if you are looking for a goal, you go for the XP earrings and stuff. But what you'll notice in the list, if I go over to these lists, there's Fury Stones, there's Serenity Powers. These are very rare, not because they're rare drops, but because the enemies you fight for these specific ingredients are very hard to find. I'm actually probably going to get the Golem Chain. Yeah, we're going to do that. So, it's actually quite a difficult... I don't want the white fan... Ooh. Do I have my AP maxed out? I don't think I do. Ooh. I need that. Oh, this is going to be troublesome. Alright, bye Berserk. Equipment. But synthesis is a very long and complicated process. I'm going to be messing with it for a long time, actually. What is actually the power chain 2? Slightly raises... Alright, we're going to go with Golem Chain. Raises our strength. Well, yeah, it raises our strength and defense a little bit. So, overall, not too shabby. Synthesis is going to be something we're going to be struggling with for a long time. And at the end of a certain section, I will be going over where you can collect every single ingredient, even if I've already used it and it doesn't need to be seen. I will be going over it because the ultimate weapon is pretty fun to get. Why did I warp? I should have just... Anyway, we have something else we are going to take over next time. It's in the Magician's Study. It has something involved in the book we delivered to Merlin. Also, I believe we can talk to you, and we will, in fact... We got a summoning gem. I'm actually going to see real quick where it's at. Torn page, hero license. I thought we got a summoning gem. No? I thought we did. Did I miss one? Huh. I know we get Genie, but whatever. My bad. Totally mixing up. Mixing up. Whatever. You know what I mean. So, I'm going to end it here. Next time we'll be going into this book. And yes, we'll be going into it. Not these really long pile, which has no titles. I don't know how you know which book is which. But next time we'll be doing that. If you like the content, do whatever you prefer. Subscribe, like, comment, whatevs. And hope to see you guys next time. And of course, till then.